Hello everyone and welcome to another retrospective. This time, the thing I'm going to be overviewing or having a retrospective on is the Brad and Dan series I did a while ago. Not counting the movie because I will do a little making of thing. This is just the series from the first Dr. Pepper 10 video to the Brad and Dan Christmas video, and I just realized I'm moving the fucking camera. That's bad. So this whole thing started, well, I guess it kind of started with Game or Die. There was a popular character, Chad. He was popular with a lot of my friends, and I killed him off for some fucking reason. And I needed a replacement. I needed someone to take his place. I needed another popular character like that. So I figured, why not just make him his brother? So I just came up with Brad. And even though I had just introduced him earlier, like a few months earlier, and I was just looking for a series for him to be in, because at the time there wasn't really anything he was doing. He would just, kind of be around sometimes. So I needed a series for him, and I was trying to figure out like what series I could do with Brad. And then I went to school one day, and then Joseph just tells me a story about how he mowed a lawn and his reward was Dr. Pepper 10, and I started laughing because what a shitty reward to receive. I kept making jokes about people going on a grand adventure just to receive Dr. Pepper 10 as their reward. And then I think it was me who said we should make a series where the whole goal is to get Dr. Pepper 10. I had always wanted to do a series where I would, I would basically walk from my house to this gas station. It's about 30 minutes from my house. I figured I always wanted to do like a series or a video like that, but I never really found the right avenue for it. And Brad and Dan, I just figured, well, that's the way to make Dr. Pepper 10 the goal of the series. So, I finally got to do that idea. So we just got together one day and we started filming a bunch of shit, and then we didn't really have a script or anything. We just kind of were like, let's do this, now let's do this, now let's do this, and this, and this, and this. Alright, so when I just say action, with like, your cue's gonna be, man, hentai really has gotten better, hasn't it? Alright, so that's where you walk in the door, alright? And action.
Man, hentai's gotten a lot better, hasn't
No,
it?
that's
your line.
That's my line, you fucking idiot.
Dude, this is gonna be such a fucking amazing shot, dude. A pretentious filmmaker would say that. Come on, we need to get the shot before it falls over again.
Alright, so we're just gonna run and turn the corner, that's it. Alright, ready? Action. It was the first time I filmed with Joseph, I think. And in this first series, he's a little awkward. I mean,
Man, hentai sure has gotten a lot better, hasn't it? Hey man, what's it gonna do? Say that, guys.
I don't blame him. I mean, we're acting like fucking assholes in the middle of the fucking street and shit.
Okay.
God, I hate you so much.
Hey, look, it's a mailbox.
Oh, yeah,
we looking at a fucking.
One thing I regret about not just the Dr. Pepper 10 series, really all the series, I kind of regret releasing them in parts, like having Dr. Pepper 10 Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, instead of just having one long video, like 15-minute long video, where it's just Brad and Dan's quest for Dr. Pepper 10. I kind of think that would have been better, because you wouldn't have gotten shit like the 4th episode of the Dr. Pepper 10 series. It's total shit because nothing happens and there's not really much funny. But if that was just one video, there would just be a slow part in the middle of the video, and I probably would have cut a lot of that out. So yeah, that's one thing I regret. I really love the Dr. Pepper 10 series, except for the 4th video. It's stupid and it's fine. It's fun, and yeah, it's what got the ball rolling for Brad and Dan.
That tastes like shit! Here you go. Well, that was someone and someone's adventure quest for Dr. Pepper 10. Thank you for watching.
So then, about a month later, I decided that the next thing Brad and Dan would do, Brad and Dan would keep doing things. They would be like fucking Abbott and Costello in a way, and so I decided the next thing was going to be camping, because I figured we went on a big adventure. I figured we should do something smaller and do something different. So we went camping, not really, because it was just in the fucking backyard. Again, I kind of would have preferred this one if it was one big long video. I mean, I think there would have been some videos that may have really gotten cut down and not been included, because yeah, there are some moments that are just kind of stupid and don't really do much at all.
Looks like the weeb tables have turned. Hasn't they?
Yeah, there was a lot of points in the series where we just went back inside and got shit out of the fridge and then just threw it on each other.
No, Dan! You risk compromising this whole thing. You're gonna compromise the whole series. No! Dan!
I love the ending where we burned the box, though. Again, that was not planned. I just figured we kind of needed a big ending to this series, because, you know, Dr. Pepper 10 had the big, you know, emotional part where we get the Dr. Pepper 10. I figured the camping one needed a big ending to it too, so that it sort of compared to it, and we just burned the box. We just decided to do that. I think a really underrated part of this series is the part where Brad is trying to fool Dan into thinking he's a ghost.
Lay with it. Screw you, Brad. I'm sneaking around. Fuck you. Aha. I'm sneaking and you can't see me. I can see you. No, you can't, asswipe. You can't see me. Oh, what? I was ghost. Ow. Shit. Ooh, don't mess with Brad's box. Ah, shit. The ghost is scared. Hello, it was me the whole time. I knew it was you. I'm not a ghost, though.
So, we didn't plan the ending to the camping video, like I said. So, when Joseph starts running off on my phone, I just chase after him, and we kind of run outside. I wasn't really thinking much of it. And then I just out of the blue said, why don't we get some Dr. Pepper 10? And he's like, sure, or whatever. And then I was like, well, let's just film another series right now. You can hear a line like at the start of the Coke Zeros of the next series, and he's like, we're really doing this shit.
But for now, just get the fuck out of my house. Fine. I'm taking this phone too, and this sword. You taking the sword? Yeah. Get back here! Hey man! Get back! Oh shit! Get it! Go! Get some Dr. Pepper 10. Actually, you want to get some Dr. Pepper 10? Oh yeah, sure. Alright, let's go! Brad and Dan search for Dr. Pepper 10 Part 2. Coming soon. Oh, wait. Come on, Dan. How'd you go walking the wrong way? Recording now? Yeah, we're doing this. Yeah, man, what do you mean? We just ran all the way back down there. Why would we stop?
So yeah, we didn't even plan to film another series that day. We were just gonna do camping. And it was so unplanned that I actually fucking left the door open. The Code Zero series is like a perfect storm of coincidences. First off, the whole series is a coincidence. I mean, like I said, we weren't planning to even shoot another series that day. So the next coincidence is that Joseph, or Dan, or whatever, conveniently asked, where does Matthew live? And I just said he lives right there. And that's another coincidence that we happened to be right next to it and we were going that way. Unbeknownst to me, Joseph just starts walking towards fucking Matthew's house, and I'm like, we're doing this?
Go.
We're actually gonna go.
Yeah. Exactly. I got the touch.
We're actually doing this.
I got the power.
Matthew! Get out of here!
We're going. Is this one right?
And yeah, there's like a bunch of footage of us fucking sitting there waiting for Matthew to come out. We like ring the door or something, we knock on it. I actually reused that footage for the Brad and Dan movie because I needed footage of us getting Matthew and I didn't have any, so I needed. So then me, Matthew, and Joseph just start fucking around and goofing off and shit. And it's great. I really love the whole part with me, Matthew, and Joseph. We're just saying stupid shit every second, and Joseph's just trying to be like the straight man to Brad and Derek's fucking antics.
Man, fags on the road, walking to a gas station.
I know it.
Fuck. Vape Nation, y'all!
But then we get to the biggest coincidence of them all, which made this series, has one of the greatest moments in the series. Now, what happened was, Matthew had just sort of walked out, basically, when we asked him to. And apparently he had not gotten permission from his mom. And his mom left to go get something from the very gas station we were going to, I think. And so she was going there. As we were walking, she was coming back. And that's coincidence enough. She stopped to get Matthew, but the biggest coincidence is that just before this car, I didn't know what Matthew's mom's car looked like. I just said, why don't we get a ride? And then I just yelled, hey, we need a ride. And then she stopped. And it looked in the video as if I had actually just gotten I actually just hitchhiked. Which, yeah, the biggest coincidence of them all. And it was the best coincidence of them all. Because holy shit, that moment is amazing. And you can see people in the comments wondering what happened next. And I don't blame them because it really fucking looks, the timing is really great. And it looks as if they're stopping because I said that.
Why didn't we just grab a ride?
Let's get one. Hey, we need a ride. There we go. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah, man, let's go get him.
The rest of the series isn't that great. There's the good moment where Joseph just throws a frog, which is good. But the rest of the series is kind of good, but kind of So then we get to the Brad and Dan Halloween special. The Halloween series was okay. I think this one would have really benefited from being one video. Like, I think the other series, it would have been nice to have them as just one long video. But I think the Halloween series, it would have been really better, a lot better, if it was just one big video. It's a story about, you know, two people stuck in a room, and there's not really much you can do in a singular episode. It's just like, what are they doing this episode to have antics? What are they doing the next episode to have antics? What are they doing? So it wasn't really good. I do like the ending part of it, though. I like the end where we're like, oh, we have to, where he just knocks the fucking thing out of my hand and shit.
But until then, Brad and Dan.
And I also love the part where Joseph thinks it's July. But yeah, there's not much to say about this series. It was okay. It wasn't really that great, though. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about that one, because it was just sort of... We just sort of hung out in a fucking garage for about 30 minutes and just filmed a bunch of stuff that we did in the garage, and then that was pretty much it. We didn't go out or do an adventure or anything. So that was Brad and Dan Halloween. And then Brad and Dan Christmas, my personal favorite of the original Brad and Dan series. This one was all one video, and I think it shows because it's amazing. I love it. There were parts that I cut out because they wouldn't have fit and wouldn't really have been that funny. But I love the video. It is amazing from start to finish. One of my favorite videos, honestly. I love the sleigh ride music that I play a lot during it. The one thing I have a gripe with is that I filmed it, or me and Joseph filmed it, in like October. Not the same day as the Halloween video, but in October. So there weren't really Christmas decorations. I think it was just... No, yeah. So there weren't Christmas decorations, and it's supposed to be on Christmas Day, and we even make a joke about it, but I think it would have been a little better if we actually filmed closer to Christmas.
Why is there decorations up? Weird. It's like Christmas Day.
I learned that this year, hint hint, a video coming tomorrow. I love how it ends. I think it's a perfect cap to put on the Brad and Dan series. I mean, the movie is supposed to be a cap on everything, but Brad and Dan Christmas was a great video. I loved it, and it's one of my favorite videos I've made, honestly.
Okay.
Can't even see where we are. Trying to get a shadow.
I can't tell. Go ahead and just go over there and see.
Oh wait, that's fine. Actually, no, if you stand up, that makes it a little better. Okay.
I love this video, and yeah, I really love the end credits and a lot of the shit I did with the editing and stuff. It was really great, and yeah, go watch it. Go watch all these videos. Even though some of them aren't as good as others, I think the good ones are good enough to tide you over until you get to another good one. So yeah, go watch Brad and Dan. I think the link for the complete saga will be in the description. Yeah, go ahead and watch the original Brad and Dan series. I think it's pretty good.